What's up, guys? I'm using colors never before seen to create a beautiful marble using my hands. Stay tuned. You're going to learn a lot on this video. I'm going to teach you how to make a beautiful marble piece. This is a little coffee table. It's got holes to screw in legs. I bought it at Walmart for 20 bucks. It's a perfect little table to practice on. If you're new at this, you're going to learn a ton on that first time mixing up some epoxy. Today I'm using a couple colors from Artist Till Death. They have a YouTube channel and they also teach you how to create beautiful functional art using stone coat epoxy. They are top tier, awesome folks. Well, let's get mixing. So I'm gonna go with stone coat art coat today. I'm gonna mix that for 2 minutes with a paddle mixer in a bucket. And then we're gonna divide that up into separate mixing cups, add the color, and then start applying it to our project. Midway through mixing, guys, very good practice. Scrape the sides and bottom of your bucket. That's going to get any unmixed epoxy off the sides, and then you can incorporate it into your mixture. And as you can see, I'm not in a mega crazy rush. Our epoxy was designed and formulated for the DIYer. The first time user, you got about 45 minutes to work with it, and we say that conservatively. You have more than that. I want diamond S, and I want this translucent, so I'm not going to add too much. Be careful, you can add too much quickly. Beige luster from Color Passion. You always want to mix these pastes up too. They come from overseas, they can settle, so just give them a good mix, and they're very potent. So I'm going to load up about that much. All right, now I'm going to make a opaque white and then a really milky one, just barely any color. So you can see through that, and then we'll make this one opaque. You got whole milk and skim milk. All right, pearl metallic. I found this in the archives, our original OG pearl. Right now our pearl is getting fixed. We got sent the wrong pearl. So our original pinkish pearl can be found right now at RK3 Designs under the title Perfect Pearl. I'm just gonna add a little bit. I'm gonna keep this one translucent too, or less opaque than I normally would, but I might have added too much already. All right, so now I'm gonna take some of this metallic gold and tint a small amount of epoxy, and then I'm gonna tint the other small amount of epoxy with that gold metallic from Stone Coat to see which one I like best to put down first. I'm giving it some short bursts, and then I'm gonna come mix it. This one might not incorporate. This might be a floater. I'm kind of gonna put some of the diamond dust in the areas where the gold isn't. It's okay if some gets on there. It's not the end of the world. This is where it's gonna get fun though. We're gonna start playing with this with our fingers and our hands. I just tried to get my colors in, fill up most of my dry areas without moving my gold too terribly much. Before too long, I'm gonna come back in and kind of meld everything. So now I'm gonna take time to make sure my edges are wetted down. If you leave dry spots, sometimes it will never get wet with resin. Gold was clashing so poorly, but now that it's mixed in like this, I'm kind of liking it. I'm really liking the grays like that. Those are some pretty colors. I like what I did there too with the diamond dust, where that's poking through a little bit. Let's get rid of the air bubbles. To remove the air out of the epoxy, I'm gonna use a propane torch. We'll sweep the surface about 1 inch or so. Just keep that torch moving, and if you use alcohol, make sure that dissipates out before you light it up. That's a real pretty marble there, man. It's almost like a quartzite. I think I should put some more of that diamond dust through it, like right through here. Does some cool stuff in those colors. That's done. I'm calling this. So talk about going from zero to hero. That gold was not the right gold at all. But to get rid of it, I just kind of vigorously rubbed it off from the base and then added color on top. And that really softened the loud, vivid lines and saved it. Now I like it because I do like a little of the gold coming through. It's almost a rust color, little background underneath there. So that was a happy accident. As my brother would say, they happen quite frequently when you work with epoxy. That's why it's a best case scenario to make a practice board. Imagine if I put those all over my countertops in front of a customer and they're over there scratching their head. And all you can do is keep your poker face like I was doing on video. But just, I knew right away, going south, erased them with my gloved fingers, and then kept layering. That's a beautiful part about epoxy. Keep layering. Those happy accidents can turn into something beautiful. Guys, I hope you learned that it's okay to have something go south. There's a way out of it. Use your epoxy skills and techniques you learn here on this channel. Isopropyl alcohol, the magic trowel, warming the resin up with a torch, adding other layers. You can really recover your piece when it starts to head south. Guys, thanks for watching. And until next time from Stone Coat Countertops, do not forget that you got this. You can do this to save thousands on your kitchen, and we'll see you on the next video.